Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, January 13th. You'll be interested to know. 69 years ago, today in 1957, a pair of playful entrepreneurs shaped a molded plastic disc into the Frisbee, turning a simple toss into a widely loved recreational flying toy at parks and beaches. That inventive leap popularized casual outdoor play, inspired organized flying disc sports, and established a cultural icon of mid-20th century. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 25 degrees, with 6-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:34, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:08. It looks like we're in for a sunny Tuesday, with a high near 45 and a light southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. Tonight, we have a slight chance of rain showers after 3 a.m., mostly cloudy skies, a low of 36, and gusts up to 22 miles per hour. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Tuesday will be at 7 with the low tide at 1:30. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 37 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 50 and a slight chance of rain showers mainly before noon with a light southwest wind. Rain chances increase Wednesday night into Thursday, with lows near 36 and highs Thursday falling to near 45, then a transition to snow late Thursday night, with gusty west winds around 9 miles per hour into Friday, when highs drop to near 31. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, in a significant development, 12 towns in Massachusetts have failed to meet the zoning deadline mandated by the MBTA Communities Act, which aims to facilitate multifamily housing near public transit. These towns include Carver, Dracut, East Bridgewater, Freetown, Halifax, Holden, Marblehead, Middleton, Rehoboth, Tewksbury, Wilmington, and Winthrop, and they now face potential lawsuits from the Attorney General's office and loss of state grant funding. While some local leaders express uncertainty about the future, others are actively working on proposals to comply with the law. The ongoing tension between local control and state mandates continues to shape the conversation around housing in these communities. Now on to sports. Last night, the Houston Texans dominated the Pittsburgh Steelers, winning their wildcard matchup 30-6. Despite their quarterback struggling and their star receiver leaving on a card, Houston's defense excelled, marking the franchise's first road playoff victory. Aaron Rodgers, facing relentless pressure, threw for only 146 yards, with the Steelers suffering their 9th consecutive postseason loss. C.J. Stroud managed 250 yards, but struggled with turnovers, while Christian Kirk excelled with 144 yards on 8 receptions. As the offseason approaches, uncertainty looms for the Steelers and Rodgers, who may not return in 2026. In local sports, Pascal Siakam scored 21 points, including the decisive 7-foot bank shot with 6.1 seconds remaining, leading the Indiana Pacers to a victory over the Celtics, 98-96 on Monday night. Derek White missed a go-ahead 3-point attempt in the final seconds after tying the game at 96-all on a driving layup with 28.6 seconds remaining. The C's were without leading scorer Jaylen Brown, who sat out with lower back spasms and was fined $35,000 for criticizing referees. Up next, the Celtics will face Miami on Thursday. In top news, America is trying to determine if it has hit peak pizza. Once the second most common restaurant type in the United States, pizzerias are now outnumbered by coffee shops and Mexican food eateries. According to industry data, sales growth at pizza restaurants has failed to keep pace with the broader fast food market for years. Ravi Thanawala, Chief Financial Officer and North America President at Papa John's International, stated, "Pizza is disrupted right now." Major chains like Pizza Hut and Papa John's are considering strategic changes, including potential sales, amid increasing competition and evolving consumer preferences. Pizza still generates around $31 billion in sales, but its dominance in American dining is fading. In business news, the Justice Department has threatened the Federal Reserve with a criminal indictment over testimony from Fed Chair Jerome Powell regarding renovations, Powell revealed over the weekend. This marks a significant escalation by the administration after President Donald Trump's efforts to exert more control over the independent institution. Trump has criticized Powell for not cutting short-term interest rates and has even threatened to fire him. Powell described the threat of criminal charges as pretexts aimed at undermining the Fed's independence. Investors are closely watching, as an attempt to fire Powell could lead to falling stock prices and higher borrowing costs across the economy. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% to just over $91,000. Ethereum is down 2% to $3,000. And XRP is down 1% to $2.06. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. NASA launches a new mission to maximize the capabilities of the James Webb Space Telescope. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021 at a cost of more than $10 billion, aims to identify potentially habitable worlds around distant stars. Pandora, a smaller satellite, launched early Sunday from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California with a budget of $20 million. It will help scientists better analyze exoplanets and their atmospheres, correcting measurements affected by stellar signals. Pandora will observe 20 selected exoplanets, collecting valuable data to enhance our understanding of life beyond Earth. And in entertainment news, this actor just dethroned Scarlett Johansson as the highest-grossing movie star at the box office. Zoe Saldana now sits atop the list of highest-grossing actors with a massive total of nearly $17 billion at the worldwide box office. Scarlett Johansson's reign at the box office is over for now. The latest film in the Avatar series, Avatar: Fire and Ash, officially crossed $1.2 billion as of January 12th. Johansson now holds the second position with $16.4 billion. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar. And he said, Success means doing the best we can with what we have. Success is the doing, not the getting, and the trying, not the triumph. Success is a personal standard, reaching for the highest that is in us, becoming all that we can be. And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.